Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm. My name is Casey. So, on today's video, as you can see, we're in the coop. Ooh, I got stuff all over me. We're in the coop. I'm kind of separating everybody for right now. Here are the new ones right here. Let me see if you can see them. And of course, the turkeys. Nobody gets along, so everybody has to go out separately. But I am cleaning up coops today. I'm cleaning up beds. Because we're about to get colder temperatures starting on Halloween, which is in about 3 days. So, yes, sir, we hear you. Can I finish my video? So, what I'm going to do, because we just recorded a fabulous podcast. You see, ain't got no shame. We recorded a fabulous podcast a couple weeks ago with our friend Rich over at Old Sweets Farm. And I got some great tips for keeping the babies, the girls, warm during the winter months. So let's get into this intro so I can show you around.
I'm coming home.
Alrighty, so the first one that I'm doing used to be our timeout area. I was actually watching an older video how we were showing y'all around the chicken coop. And when we got the 3 Easter eggers, which, disclaimer, I picked them up because I thought they were 3 girls. And my luck, it actually looks like it is 2 boys and a girl. But I have a friend that wants an Easter eggeroo, so they're going to come get that. And then I'm going to keep my 2 male and female Easter eggers together so I can make sure that my eggs are Easter eggers. The time at our area has turned into there. So what I've done to start off with, and all of the things that I use will be in the bio box below, but I'm going to flip you around and show you what I've got down on the ground. So the first thing, hello y'all too. Y'all want to be on camera? Hey, Big Dad. Okay, so the first thing that I put down is I put down a diatomaceous earth. It helps with the mites. It helps with the buggy wuggies that get on them. It's good for their dust bath. So I put that down, and then I put a PDZ, which is just a coop freshener so that it actually just smells a little bit better because all of the chicken owners know. Oh, thank you. All the chicken owners know it doesn't smell pleasant sometimes. And instead of scooping all the stuff out, one thing that I learned is kind of like composting it down. So doing my refresher and composting these wood chips, it's pine wood chips, on top of it. And basically the heat from the poop and everything that is underneath the wood chips are going to keep them warm over the winter. Because as you see, they have a little bottom area there that's open, but they do roost up top at night. But this area stays pretty warm-ish too on the cold temperatures. We'll test it out. Same thing when I show you the turkey area. You gonna puff up from Big Dad? They roost high, and that's why the metal pieces is higher compared to the chickens, which is lower. But I also learned that they will scratch it themselves, so I just kind of dumped stuff out, and they'll scratch it up how they want it. And now I'm going to go get them some fresh water and put some apple cider vinegar in it. And then we'll head on to the next ones, which will probably be the turkeys. Ladies and gents, do you want to say hello to everybody? Amber, Angel, Two-Tone, come on. Hello, say hello. Y'all want to get in with the turkeys? For real? You sure? Well, I'm going over to get the water. Let me tell you, one thing that I did not think of when I was planning out this run is that area right there where I should have had the gate to go out to the water, which is right behind me. I have to walk all the way to the gate, then over to the water, and then bring it back. So, wasn't very smart on my part, but let me fill up that waters. All right, next are the turkeys, and they're outside. That gives me kind of a chance to deep clean in here, because otherwise Big Daddy just likes to be right beside me seeing if I have any food in my hand, and I'm like, homie, I ain't got no food. So what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to do a little bit of diatomaceous earth. I'm going to do some PDZ, and then I'm going to do some dumps of some wood chips. They can kind of spread it out. Princess kind of has Princess Ethel. We tried to change their names to Fred and Ethel, but it didn't work. So we're back to Big Daddy and Princess. But Princess likes to scratch the stuff around and make it her own. One thing that I did that I wanted to show you is I Let me flip you around. I nailed their feeder to these one to 2x4 and then to these little poles here. So they would stop pooping and walking through it. But as you could tell, they still do it. So I'm gonna have to scoop that out, get it nice and clean. We'll redo their water as well. And then we'll let them back in so that the chickens can come out. Can you hear them out there? That's Big Dad. All right, now, I'm sweating. Now I'm in the chicken area. They're in the middle. They don't want to go out because it was too hot. I told you, my chickens are bougie. But again, I showed in another video, 3 of my 4 hens over on this side are laying. I've had a talk with the 4th one. She knows she needs to get a poppin'. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Funny thing is my hens are laying not in my nesting boxes. So I'm gonna try one trick that I heard about putting the fake eggs or golf balls in there to see if they lay in there. Otherwise, this is coming out because I could put stuff on the ground for them to lay. If they're gonna be difficult. Ooh, I'm sweating, y'all. So let me go ahead and get all the diatomaceous earth, the PDZ, and the wood chips down, get them fed and fresh water, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about all of the chickens and turkeys and what I plan on doing in the coming year. Alrighty, now, I'm breathing hard, y'all. Fat Boy's breathing hard. Okay, so now they have fresh. Again, they will kick all of it out where they want it. Fresh food, fresh water. I got the eggs. They're all chilling in there now because I have to leave the homestead, so I'm not leaving them in this middle because they like to get into trouble. And let's go over turkeys, same thing. Fresh water, fresh food, fresh bedding. There's Big Daddy. Say hi, Big Daddy. Hi, Princess. All right, and let's go look at the 3 new folks. And this middle one, I just rake around some of the older ones. They're all eating now. I'm telling you, these ones are little fats. Two-Tone, Angel, Amber, what do we think? New and fresh, new and fresh. One thing that I plan on doing with chickens next year, if y'all have been following for a while, know that my turkeys are to breed for meat turkeys. And we're gonna walk over to the space where all of my meat birds are going to be. Now, I have made a decision that I am more than likely going to go with American breasts as my meat chickens. So I'll have baby mama and baby daddy that will produce the eggs to do the meat chickens. So I'll be getting that probably early next year. Let me make sure I got some light. There we go, Casey. Now, my original 6 that are still there, that's the 4 girls and 2 boys that I have. I am probably going to go ahead and get rid of the 2 boys because I'm not a fan of the bantam eggs. They're small. And that's what these ones will be for, is my egg layers. Now my Easter eggers, I do want more of those. So after one of my friends comes to pick up one of my roos, my Easter egger roos, then I'll have a hen and a roo, and well, a poult, I guess, because she ain't laid yet. And that way I can breed more girls to have laying hens. And the boys that we get out of that will join in with my meat birds. So that is kind of how I'm going to go this side of it. There's a structure right back there that I'm going to be cleaning out. And what I'm more than likely going to do is have turkeys in the front L-shaped. Haven't decided in the back one yet. Have not decided. Over here, we're going to be getting what is called aviation netting or bird netting. And it's going to go from the top of the coop, sloping all the way down for aerial predators. Because one thing that I have noticed, which is why they're not really out here all the time, is we have a big hot problem. So I'll get the netting for that. And I'm going to be doing a center fence so that the turkeys have one side, the chickens have the other. In my other video, I said that I was going to get them all together. And yes, does that sound wonderful? I did that one day and everybody threw down. I have gangster chicken and turkeys, so everybody wanted to fight. So I'm not going to do that. So going to separate them and they're going to live happily ever after there. Now we're walking over this spot where we're going to is where Mom originally wanted her homestead. and has since switched on which part of the property it's going to be at. But now this is too good of an area not to use. So this is where we will be doing our meat birds. We'll have a turkey run that's about 30 feet by 10 feet to grow up meat turkeys. Same thing for the American breasts. Now, the American breast mommy and daddy, one of the options is to put them on the opposite end of that second structure where the other turkeys will be. Haven't decided yet. Y'all make sure to vote below. Tell me what you think. Put it in the comment section. But y'all, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Whew, I'm worn out, but we got everything clean and fresh and ready for the winter temperatures that are coming Halloween night. I think we're only supposed to have a high of like 43. So getting it all together, getting it ready. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you're subscribed and go ahead and press that bell icon. It will notify you when my new videos come out. Share my videos on social media. Follow me over there. You know, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. And until next video, y'all be blessed. Bye.
I'm coming home.